Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, wherever you are, whether you are in diaspora or you are in Biafraland, welcome you once again to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform that gives you updated news and information on all the activities happening in Biafraland and Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification, because that is the only way we can notify you whenever we drop our wonderful news and confirmento broadcast. Now, straight up to the issue on ground, because this broadcast you're about to watch is another superlative, filled with information. Is a broadcast filled with information that Prime Minister Èkpà, just dropped. As usual, the Prime Minister of Biafran Republic government in exile, the one and only powerful man, Simon Èkpà, who declared them February 1st, to be the wonderful day that people have been waiting for all over Biafran land. February 1st, voting for referendum will start, and so many people are being optimistic about this. Simon Èkpà, in his intelligence, went further to clarify some glaring issues and controversial issues, that Biafrans need to know at this particular time, because this is not a time for dulling. Biafrans really needs to be informed. They really need to know how to go about it. They really need to know what next. This is the time that you should be focused on getting the right information. And if you're talking about the right information, then Let's Talk TV will give you the back-to-back news and information. We dey follow up. We dey follow up the back-to-back news. Please support us, first of all, by going to the comment section and commenting, and also sharing this video to as many groups and platforms as possible, because our people need to be informed. Our people need to know what is happening. So if you're hearing the sound of my voice at this point in time and you're not sharing this video, then you are wrong, because Prime Minister Simon Èkpà don't talk, and as him take talk, now so we take drop am. Please enjoy this wonderful live broadcast from the one and only Prime Minister of Bridgie. The next voice you'll be hearing is Prime Minister Simon Èkpà's voice. Please do not forget to do the needful. Subscribe to this channel and make sure you share this video to as many groups and many platforms as possible. Enjoy, and also support us in any way you can. Go to the comment section and give your own input.
Every Biafran, good afternoon, lovers of freedom. Good afternoon, friends of Biafrans all over the world listening through this X space. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press, the haters of Biafra people, the enemies that are here to listen to me, especially now that a date has been scheduled for the kick-off of the Biafra self-referendum starting February 2024. I welcome every one of you as we are moving without distraction. And I want every one of you who have suffered for decades and years in bringing the Biafra struggle to the liberation stage. I give kudos to you. I give kudos to those who survived the bullet of the enemy up to this point. I also give kudos to the spirit of those who have paid the ultimate price for the freedom of Biafra. We are bringing this particular subjugation to a conclusive end very soon. Finally, the exodus has begun. Remember, we are no longer making broadcasts. We have broadcasted, shouted on social media for years. It is time we are taking the bull by its horn, and Biafra is here. From the first day of February 2024, the Biafra history, life-changing liberation and self-referendum will kickstart, which is a few days from now. How many days do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, exactly 14 days from today, the history will start. 14 days from today. On the first day of February, Biafra will start. First ever in the history of our life, first ever self-referendum, digital voting. Everybody must start making preparation to make sure your family, your friends who are citizens of Biafrans, who identify themselves as Biafrans, have the opportunity to vote and participate in the voting. Our target is to make sure that over 20 million Biafrans will vote for this self-referendum. This voting, early voting, and the advanced voting will last as long as possible. It is going to be more of accreditation. It takes the Zoo terrorist government many months to register for voters card. We, as a government in exile, have already started from an advanced level to show you when we say Biafra rule this world, it is happening and we are demonstrating it. The ideas of Biafrans all over the world, professionals doing wonders in their various endeavors, have come together, and that's why the Biafra government is a government like no other government in exile. Not in the past, not in the present, and not after Biafra declaration. This government has done more than what an independent country cannot do. We have been able to successfully build database for Biafra government. Nigeria do not have it. Many African countries do not have it. We are now adopting the latest technology to conduct the very first ever in the history digital voting in self-referendum. No country has done it. It is the level of the professionalism that we have displayed and showed in the leadership government in exile. So this afternoon, my fellow Biafrans, I have come to break the news to the Thomas, doubting Thomas, to those who said, Easter Simon Èkpà will bring Biafra, let Biafra not come. Tell them to go and start digging their grave. To those who say, Easter Simon Èkpà will bring Biafra, they will die. Tell them to go and start getting their casket. Because you see, that Biafra is here. Not that it is coming. It is here. Voting have started. We have outsmarted Nigeria, outsmarted the Janjaweed, outsmarted the most corrupt country called Nigeria. We have outsmarted the terrorists and Islamic State called Nigeria, and they can never, ever, ever see our back. We have shown them that you have to fear Biafra people. After this year, anything Nigeria will fear Biafra. After this year, the hatred on Biafra people will skyrocket times 100. After this year, they will fear anybody that call himself a Biafra. After this year, Biafra name will be used to deliver people from evil spirit. After this year, anywhere you go as a Biafra, you will be respected. Because what we are going to do to Nigeria and to their enablers will be beyond human comprehension.
And remember, it is all about, even this one is about political struggle. We are not into political struggle. We are into the struggle for freedom, independence, but completely independent from terrorist Nigeria. So that we can develop like Japan. So we can develop like the United Arab Emirates. So we can develop like every other nation that have done well within, few years. You can see that there is no easy walk to freedom anywhere. No, this junk of pregnant men from the Igbo land think that freedom is eating egusi and nkwobi. Mandela that they are making reference to today, Mandela that they are admiring today, every time they tell you Mandela did not fight like that. Mandela was in South Africa fighting. I must not be in South Africa or in Nigeria fighting, but are we applying the same approach? It must not even be the same approach. But what you have to gain from here is that there is no easy walk to freedom anywhere. So can you learn that from Mandela? Sit at home, you complain. And I want to tell you people today that nobody has died as a result of starvation because there is no food during the sit at home. Nobody. Nobody. There has never been any death recorded anywhere that somebody died as a result of starvation during sit at home. It has always been the Nigerian state killing our people when they try to go out because the sit at home was working. When they are fighting this sit at home, what they are not telling you is that there is something that this sit at home is doing. The impact. Some of the elders know the history of freedom more than you, but because they want to protect their interests in Nigeria, they are not telling you, history. They are not telling you what civil disobedience can do, how civil disobedience can change everything. What we're doing. Or do you think that I don't know what happened in South Africa? These are the people that know the history of South Africa better than you and I. We are only doing the research after the South Africa apartheid ended. So, but this old man who gathered themselves today and call themselves Ezendibo or Hanezendibo, whatever they call them, these old men, they know very well what South Africa went through. And for that reason, they are going mad because they know the importance of sit at home. It is the condition, the mind of the people for what is to come. Some people say we should refresh. So let us refresh. So let us continue reading. So Mandela told South Africans in Johannesburg in his very famous speech, you can see that there is no easy walk to freedom anywhere. And many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow again and again before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. This is what we have succeeded in doing with the Biafra people. Sit at home is to condition you so that you are going to walk through the valley of the shadow again and again and again next year, 2023. Do you understand me? And today we have succeeded. We have been able to have every Monday sit at home. We have been able to have 3 days sit at home when the people, when the 14, all of you remember when Bubago in Imo State killed 14 innocent youth. These people that are shouting, oh, people are dying, in sit at home, you other sit at home. Did you see any of them condemning the 14 young boys that were murdered in their cold blood, coming back from wedding? Coming back from wedding, from their friend's wedding, they were all murdered in their cold blood. 14 of them. Did you hear any of these people shouting, sit at home today? Did you see them condemning the death of those 14 young men? You didn't see them. Because what you see them doing now, from the people they killed in the sit at home, is politically motivated. It is because of P2B, and we have defeated them. So if the P2B is not in the picture, nobody will talk. It was us. It was on this particular platform that we ordered Biafrans to sit at home for 3 good days to protest the killing of the 4 young men Biafrans in Imo State. That 3 days sit at home also has to do with during the time Mazin Kano went to court, and Monday sit at home, and another 1 day. It was 3 days, and the Biafrans responded, and there were 100% compliance to that 3 days sit at home. The records are there. Did you hear Oga Ohaneze calling for arrest of the people that killed 14 innocent Biafrans in Imo State? Young men, young boys that went to wedding. Did you hear Ohaneze condemn them? Did you hear Ohaneze call for the arrest? Did you hear anybody writing petition anywhere online that, this killing cannot be accepted? Why would you kill innocent boys? 14 of them were murdered in their cold blood. Nobody. In fact, that reminds me, I am going to play one of the women as the woman was crying. As the woman was crying. Nigeria military bombed the market in Imo State. This is not sit at home. This was not a sit at home. Nigeria military went to our community and started burning them. They have been burning it. Nobody has issued statement. Nobody anywhere. Our market were being bombed. People were being killed. Nobody has condemned it. Not Ohanese, not nobody, because they never care for you. Today, they are pretending, shouting, oh, sit at home. People were killed. All of a sudden, they care. It is called politically motivated blackmail. They could not stand up, to protect and defend the people they claim they love. So ask them, where were they when Imo State, when market in Biafraland were being raised by the Nigerian military? Or is a ESL company in the market? So let me bring the picture, another image of a woman. After the killing of these 14 young men, of P2B, they never cared for you. They never, they never want you to be alive. They never want anything good for you. It is all about P2B, and we have defeated them. So we are going to now play the killing of young men in Imo State. I did not know that I'm going to talk about this today. So hopefully I'll find the video. Okay, let us watch this.
Nnamdi Kinsilu Kozonu Nana.
Only good.
How many you to about watch?
Okay, I'm not having a 17th Sunday.
My junior brother Kentoro.
I'm gonna
Chijoke Kozonu Nana. The remain in the Bendogia. Then after I met China, Ndoga ya akpa ya okusa na enwere omenala ha na-eme ndị ọgọ ha mecha na enwere ebe ha na-eje nye ha ọnụ ka ha eri nri nwa mmanya. Then iri ahụ ka ha buziziri ebe ahụ anyị nọ. Ha ericha iri. Then ụmụnne anyị ndị anyị na ha so bịazie ebilite ka anyị lawa. 3 machine ndị bụ ụzọ move down. Machine ekpọ m the 4th machine. Then mgbe anyị move from ebe ahụ anyị nọ, from ebe to 3 pole. And ndị bụ agụ ji speed gbapụta. Then ụmụnne m jikwa na machine na-abịa abịa ha gbaa ha ka ya ọkụkọ. Gbaa ha niile machine na-ata ahụ agbara gbaa ha niile down. Then ọkada akpọzi m my brother akpọ m revise with speed. Asị na ya gbagburu be ndị ọgọ m out of fear ọ gbafere because ụzọ ya dị straight road. Amanya makwa na that straight road na enwe ebe ha ji trọk block all the road. Then anyị agbagidezie go na convert. The other person nọ m n'azụ. Anyị na-agbakwanye ha na-agba ha na Julius na-achọ anyị na-agba anyị egbe. Then convert ahụ m da my brother ama onye nke nọ n'azụ adapụ. Ha erute ebe ahụ gbawo the boy. Then
are you hearing? Nobody, none of these Igbo people talking today condemned or even make any move to challenge the people that killed these young men. But who did? We did. Simon Èkpà ordered on behalf of the Biafra people 3 days sit at home for this particular crime against humanity committed in Imo State. Numerous of them. Biafrans complied. It is on record. But today, you don't hear anybody talking about it.
So then that my brother so how about you? That my brother machine adapt for one side. Na business na ọkwa nwanyị ka ibra bịa lụọ ọkwa be ndị ọgọ anyị ka isi na anyị kwa ndị otu anyị awụdị ndị awụ na ọkwa nwanyị ka ibra bịa lụọ. Business Julius ahụ kwụchiziri na almost 6 or 8 bens eleto kwa egbe ha. Nga ahụ hụtụrụla ezali dị tinye m ha were egbe kwuo m n'isi like this kpụọ anyị. Mụnwa ada n'ala welitezi ihu m elu onye fụrụ ogwu Mozambique dị onye menye ka team leader ha.
Yes.
from Amiri. Then when Korea Ogun Amiri, all one dog on it, all because I must be here. Yeah, Jimana Ogu because I don't 1 year wine, no true buying. Then Nasa, no one dog on it, no one dog on it, no 1 minute now, but Punessa from another day about 2 million. So, voice of follow actually don't shoot this boy. Boku don't shoot.
Did you hear that? When this incident happened, Simon Èkpà sat on this chair and ordered sit at home because of the pain I feel. The way they are murdering Biafrans. Ohaneze did not talk. Elders Council or whatever did not talk. All the people raising petition and writing, they did not come out. And this is just one in the 100 of them, how our people are being butchered every day. That is why we are fighting, putting our life online to save our people. And somebody will come and say, Simon Èkpà ordered this, go and kill them. You people are idiots. I want to bring another video. Because our own is evidence-based exposition. So ask yourself, where are the people?
On Sunday, in 17th, I'm one of my parents between them. So that one country because you know why I didn't mention it. So in that process, I am Mexico near wine. I am Mexico, my uncle and my mom. The crew machine, Lawasela, how I got the light room of group and that's all I so ni kando guy offer I ever hanging I honor by in the marine side when I come on no work like ni camino munam ni lenda about which when it should be on no chamay asim kahalawa no good calling loss back and then for them but actually how about potala something like 3 food no everywhere, even I want to know about yourself, or your bullet share back on while I share. That baggy there, but they just said 12 midnight. So, your bullet went to MBB. So, in the process, also, guy push it as after in the morning, that means after I push it as I'm the now, freezing and nearly la was it that the law wouldn't project long one. Actually, there was in that tomorrow. Actually, there was from this, my brother. Never, Sinamar on a mambo to the Babu of Shanoeva. No, can say, I waka show Lile before a lady in a ban on Babu, Mother, poor Hanayasu. I see Mumbia Bezil. Now, hard the Ababa. Never half or on land walk. Never can try a number. Orange, ABC. So, Muhammad more than tomorrow. So, how I say, for you, even if I go working hard, every dancing, every dancing, watching dancing.
Okay, how about there?
Yeah, how much because of one of my brother going a cattle direct. Mbaho to your mucha downcha. So, Sheba, who bought also, Balada have welcome work now. Eba high hashiri lawa. Eba kono zile ebe last biko ye no so ya bia help boy. Enwezi no yon joke kwere aputa abia do to la bullet carry. Still at the hand para the blood all atasalali. Tres to ya. Te pa bo ko nwo ka ho no. No ko eba ho na abuko ebe GP tank ya ho doje. No ko eba ti ya no so la o macha you before how abese la ko nwo ka. Doctor every dancing in no there. Destroy I buy up. All the working sit up with Jalo, Motia, Abiala, machine need Abiala, or you walking sit on each other. Mamayo Butere, Maso, and Emenya, Mamoto, go off road that day. Near Chalila, Abiala,
okay,
Abu, total of Mother Abu is 14. persons ka ha gburu. But our own side, ụmụnne m soro m je, nye ha dị 7.
Can you imagine? His own relative were 7 persons from his family lost.
My wife,
my wife,
7 persons were killed from his family one day. Nobody raised any alarm anywhere. Our Neze did not talk. Nobody talked. It was us that did something. And what was your name?
My name was
called the city at home of Biafrans.
Our village moved to over our watch.
Now, can you hit your government now?
Natural government mail justice. Natural justice. But Achom can kill ya. Like the allegation Hane boom on them. Loboron your hand. Nya we innocent people, innocent woman's in our more. Nya woman's in our son, nya woman, woman's in our more. Got them when you how. So how more noble ogi say me or them for peace to them. Let them do all we need.
And they would have all criminals.
Yes, and like I'm one and they would abron do she take a handshake. And yeah, we innocent people. I just waste their life.
God bless you.
Okay. Now, have you watched that? Ask yourself, where were those people that are calling Simon Èkpà, blackmailing Simon Èkpà, arrest Simon Èkpà, when these people were killed? The people we are fighting to protect, the people we are fighting to see that they have a better life. I want you all to watch this. This is one of the women.
It's not about Madole.
14 boys,
14 boys.
Let's go for revenge. And we want that man.
That
we tear them.
14 boys. What did the 14 boys do? What did they do? Ndigra traditional marriage. Kande bubago baburu.
Well, somebody say it is not showing. Okay. All right, let us see whether this one will show. Moment.
Senate president, and he could not stop it. Thank God they gave him what he deserved. Because any evil when it is own distribution. How can somebody be deputy Senate president in your own region, used without matches, without catapults? They were butchered.